Hello, everyone, and welcome to Heart and Soul Connected. My name is Aley, and I'm so pleased to be with you today. I'm going to be talking today about how to explore divine messages, insights through intuitive art. There are a lot of artists who are here on the channels and in the community who have had this come through, this breakthrough come through, and they have decided to use their talents and their abilities and putting their mark on the art world, whether it be in painting, drawing, singing. There's lots of different ways to channel art. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. So intuitive art sparks our curiosity about its connection to a spiritual communication. This art form is about creating something beautiful and tapping into a deeper, often unseen world. Many believe that through intuitive art, we can open ourselves up to messages from the spiritual realm, including the angels. Now, remember that most everything, well, actually everything that comes through us is divine. It's not something that we particularly have come up with ourselves. It's something that we are channeling through, whether that be looking into cards, or doing a psychic reading, or writing a book, writing a song, writing all these different things. I mean, you get divine inspiration from above. We never really bring everything in just on our own. We always have help from the higher realms. Skeptics often question the idea of receiving messages from the angels through art. And I guess it's understandable if you weren't yourself an artist and were able to do the work. We're often taught to rely on what we can see and touch, making it challenging to believe that there are forces beyond our physical control or grasp. And so I guess it's faith. It's faith not only in religion, but it's faith for those faith-based people, but it's also faith in any spiritual communication that comes through. You do not have to be a religious person to get messages or to have the idea that you feel you have the faith to understand what's coming, but you do have to have an open mind and a clear heart in order to not be putting up barriers and being skeptical. The concept of communicating with the angels isn't new. Throughout history, artists have often claimed to tap into divine inspiration and create works that capture the essence of the spiritual world. Techniques may vary, but often involve prayer, meditation, or allowing oneself to create without the ego, without overthinking. This is what gets us in trouble. We don't need to know where it comes from. We just need to let it flow through us and allow it to come through. And it's easy to dismiss that, perhaps these are just a fantasy and there's no concrete evidence. But the connection can be incredibly real for people. And they may not even realize it as they're starting it. They're only realizing it looking at the result. I think very often to Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel and how he laid on his back for many, many, many days in order to create it. And he had to believe that his inspiration would come back to him day after day in order to complete the work that he did. Artists also speak of a sense of flow, which I have talked about on other shows or other short topics. Throughout history, artists have claimed to tap into the divine inspiration, creating works that capture the essence of the spiritual world. The flow, where the hands seem to move on their own, create pieces that feel almost otherworldly. It is as if they're channels for a higher power, allowing divine messages to flow through their work. The process can be incredibly personal, with each artist's experience all unique to them. One particular story stands out. There was an artist who was initially skeptical, and they began to experience strange occurrences while painting. They would feel a presence in the room, and the hands would move as if guided by an unseen force. The emotions this artist felt during these sessions was intense, leaving her in a state of awe. Her art became a reflection of these encounters, filled with vibrant colors and symbolic imagery. We often don't think about imagery and what those symbols mean until we sit down and we reflect on the meaning of color, the meaning of art, of where angelic realms may come in. The emotional impact of her art was also profound, not just for her, but for anybody who came to see it. People reported feeling a sense of peace and even healing after looking at her work. It was as if the art had tapped into something deep within them, resonating them with us at a spiritual level. The artist's journey is a powerful reminder that the potential for angelic influence is creative expression. The idea angels might communicate through art challenges our understanding of the world, some of us anyway, but it also offers a beautiful perspective on the interconnectedness of everything. Exploring intuitive art can be a journey into the unknown, a way to possibly connect with the messages from angels. If you're curious, try it out for yourself. You might just be surprised at what you see. Don't immediately say, well, I can't draw, or I can't paint, I can't, Try it. Try it. Your creativity could be a channel for something greater. I think the thing that holds us back the most is that we judge ourselves more harshly than we would someone else. Not only that, we always know somebody that we believe is much, much, much better than we are at what they do. But we're all individual people, and an art piece resonates with whoever wants to look at it and get something from it. If they don't, they can move on and look at another piece. It's the same way with a poem. It's the same way with a photograph or a painting. Everything that exists comes from a more spiritual realm and is brought down here into our arms to create those things that we find fascinating and very important to us all. Thank you. It was nice having you here for this short video. And please come back where I'll have other short videos and also have lives and shorts. Thank you so much. Oh, and you can become a member.